Let's talk about landing pages and why your landing page might not be working, bringing in high quality leads. I'm going to share some of my top tips with you in a second. Stay with me. I'm going to do a quick introduction first. My name is Tharmila Rajasingam. I'm a real estate agent with eXp Realty Brokerage. I'm also a CRM peer coach with Inside Real Estate. They're the parent company of kvCORE platform, BoldTrail CRM. And as you could imagine, I've done hundreds of trainings. I've trained so many agents, and we a lot of time, some of the top conversation we have is lead generation and how to capture leads and convert high quality leads and really growing a CRM. And these are some of my best tips when it comes to leveraging that landing page feature and capturing leads and growing your database. And I'm going to share them with you in a second. I just wanted to mention, if you are coming to my channel for the first time and this is your first time meeting me, thank you. I really appreciate it. If you click on that subscribe button, you can stay connected. You can get notifications on new content that gets added to this channel, new tutorials, and then we can learn and grow together. I do want to mention I am with eXp Realty. I bring in agents, I grow them, I help them. 95% of the time they're for free, unless you want to go and hire me as a coach and you're not part of the brokerage, that's fine. But if you're coming to eXp Realty and I'm your sponsor, check out the immense amount of resources and value you get when you partner with me and my amazing upline, the Wolf Pack. And we are a record-breaking pack in here at eXp Realty. I honestly can't say it any better. We and the numbers show, folks. The numbers show, and everything from you get access to all of my kvCORE training, 70 plus videos that people outside of a brokerage, outside of my group pay for. And on top of that, so if you're partnered with me, you get access to my 90-day fast track program. The first 90 days that every real estate agent needs to have, to build a truly solid foundation for their business. You get to learn that from me for free. And every single week we do mastermind calls, weekly check-in accountability calls, and so much more. I can help build your revenue share organization, agent attraction, and really you're coming into a plug and play of automations and strategies. That being said, click on the link in the description below. Look at the value stack and the book a call. Let's meet. I'd love to get to know you. Let's talk about landing pages. I want this video to be a quick one, but it hits all the points that you need to know in order to build high converting landing pages and bring in high quality leads. I can't stress this enough. Audience first. Anytime you're building and putting together a landing page, think about who are you making this landing page for. So I'll leave it at that first. And I can dive into it more because I've said that in my video, just 17-minute video I just made. And keep the copy on your landing page concise as possible and try your best to keep it plain language. What I mean by that is terminologies and stuff that sounds super appealing in the real estate space, but might not be clear for your audience. And this is why, for me, the top tips are creating landing pages that have a bit of urgency to it or has a value, a lead magnet that is high converting, a quality value. For example, a relocation guide, for example, something that is not readily available. Everyone and their brother has a buyer's guide, a seller's guide, top 10 tips to buy your first home. You want, maybe it's 20 cash flowing properties of this month, get access to high valuable, like cash flowing properties in this area, or get a list of homes that are under a certain price that isn't easily available in your market. So for example, if you were to say find a single family home listed under 900,000, 800,000 in Toronto, people are going to click on that because they're going to be like, house under a single family home under $1 million in Toronto, show me. Right? What about incentives? So if you are partnered with a pre-construction company, a builder, for example, a new build and model homes, for example, and if this is something in your area, and if you have incentives that are available, that is something that is of high quality, and not every agent have that. So, and the other thing that creates urgency is, again, incentives, things with timelines, but also giveaways, giving away something, and if you can, promote local, bingo, something that you can even pay for. And it could be so little. It could be little than what you would be paying right now for ads, right? So that would be my big one. And the biggest thing that I think a lot of agents miss out on when they put together lead captures, first of all, they don't put it on all of their posts. Every time you're creating a social media post, a YouTube video, a blog post, whatever it may be, make sure your landing page or your funnel Your lead capture is mentioned. So you're having ways that you're bringing in context automatically, always on autopilot, and constantly, consistently. Okay. If you're not sharing them, you're not getting traffic. Okay. And make sure every landing page you make, it must have some sort of a follow-up connected. So when you put a hashtag in, right? If you're in kvCORE, let me share my screen. If you're in kvCORE and you're building a landing page, let's I'll quickly show you. That every landing page has an option for you to add in a hashtag, and this hashtag, and then obviously you can go through this method and edit your landing page like this, or you can go through the method that I just recently showed you, which is in my trainings that I've done, where if you can come to the web pages right here, there's templates that you can make that are already done for you. Look at these easily customizable templates, and then when you put in a hashtag, you can automatically. So when a lead comes in, make sure every landing page you put out has a smart campaign enabled, already done for you. Make sure you connect the hashtags together and automate a follow-up. So the moment leads are coming in, whether you're taking a nap, whether you're writing offers, or whether you're showing properties, you are constantly following up and nurturing your leads in your database. And when possible, and there, as you can see here, there's lots of templates available. When possible, try to use video as much as possible. I know if you're not a person who loves to be in front of camera, it can be really short, like 20 to 30-second videos. You can put it in here. Again, that's why I'm telling you, it's all about what is in this landing page. That's it. That's the part that makes or break your landing page. And then of course, if you want to take it one step further and bring in more traffic to that landing page, is promote it. It depends on where you're promoting it. And I have videos on this that talks about different ways to promote your landing page, because you can create hundreds of landing page, but they're no good if nobody's looking at them. It doesn't matter how good of a lead magnet is attached to it. It doesn't matter how good of a value that you're giving away. It doesn't matter how urgent it is, how much incentive. But if nobody's seeing it, then you're missing the target, right? So promote it. Maybe if you have to run a Facebook ad, Google ad, leverage it. But if your landing page is quality enough and you add them into all of the promotions that you're already doing, then you're constantly, slowly growing a database. So it doesn't have to be overnight. Remember, you can bring in leads, hundreds of leads overnight, but if you're not spending any time converting them, calling them, following up, and watch my follow-up video tips, so you're not converting anybody. You're not truly nurturing a relationship. So that's why for me, so we don't have a lead generation problem. We have a follow-up problem. So if you can create landing pages like this, one and done, and that's kind of working for you, that's great. Obviously, some of these landing pages are going to be time-bound. That's why I love using IDX squeeze pages. So if you go on my Instagram, for example, let me quickly show you, and if you click on the link on my Instagram, it'll take you here. These are IDX squeeze pages. I never have to touch them. They're forever pages. People can still come and click here. I see leads coming through them, browsing. That's the most important. And if you've been in any of my private trainings, you've seen, if you go into my dashboard, you'll see my database is fired up to the minute, to the hour. I can see who's looking at what property, and that's what you want. And a lot of them, like over 80 to 90%, are all from follow-up and just putting in. A lot of them are automated, because I don't want to sit in front of the computer. I want to build a relationship. I want to put offers. I want to show properties. And I have properties. I have children. I have other businesses. I coach agents. I recruit agents. I sponsor agents to my brokerage. So I have a lot of things on my plate. So I want to be able to automate some of these work. And so that would be my top tips when it comes to putting together high converting landing pages. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Once again, if you want to work with me, partner with me, get access to all my training for free, you know what to do. Click on that link in the description below. Let's meet. And you don't have to be in Toronto. You don't have to be in Canada. That's why I love eXp Realty. Is a borderless brokerage. In fact, 80% of agents in my database, in my group that are partnered with me, are actually in the States. And I worked with agents in Spain, South Africa, name it. We're in 26 countries at the time of filming this. So as you can see, we're growing. We're a virtual company. You can work in the comfort of your home, or actually even on a beach in Mexico. That being said, thank you so much. I'll see you next time.